Hey, what's up guys? This is Nightwing2303 from WearTesters.com. Today we have a performance review on the Under Armour Anatomix Spawn Low. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright guys, so this is the outsole. Basically it's nearly identical to the regular versions, the high top counterpart. The only real difference is that they've included the rubber that they used to cut out. The reason for that is that some of these little pods here, when they were separated, they would peel off with extensive wear and tear or play. So with it being just one solid piece, it's enabling just more glue to cover that surface area. But as far as overall performance, they grip really nicely on indoor courts. If there's some dust, it's definitely going to clog up the shallow herringbone. So you're going to want to just kind of keep up with your wiping. If you're playing outdoors, it's for one, not going to last that long. For two, it's not going to be able to bite the floor very well. So I'd recommend using these for indoor use. As far as cushion, you have full-length Micro G midsole, and then you also have a Micro G insole, and these things are just wickedly comfortable. It's one of my favorite cushions of all time, especially when we're considering the foam category. So foam cushions, this is my number one, and if you're looking for ultimate comfort and cushion underfoot, this is definitely it. It also lasts a lot longer than some of the other foams from other brands as well. So it's not too firm, it's not too soft, it's got a little bit of bounce to it, and it just feels awesome. So the materials, again, same exact thing as the original version of the high top. It's basically a fuse and then you have mesh in between that, and then they've just stripped this down so that it's only covering the areas of your foot that needs it. So it's anatomically correct. It's fitting the structure of your foot, allowing for the best mobility, range of motion, flexibility, and all of that kind of stuff. So the fuse itself is durable. The mesh, not so much, but it'll last enough to basically cover you throughout a season. And then the paint will wear off. It gets scratched off really easily. It's not on this pair, but my green pair, the toe was all, basically it just got stripped. So if that bothers you, then you might want to consider it. But if you're someone like me where you're just kind of trying to get a good hoop shoe to play in, you don't really care if they get thrashed too much visually, then this is going to be a really great option. As far as fit, they fit true to size, and I absolutely love the fit. Again, it's anatomically correct, so it maps your foot. There is no restriction or binding, pinching, anything like that. So whatever it is that you want to do in these things, it's going to allow you to do it, and it's going to allow you to do it without ever thinking that you're even wearing a shoe. Ventilation, very solid over in the shoe. You can see that the toe area especially is very open, and this is where a lot of your heat is rising out of your toes and out of the forefoot of your foot. So this is a good look right here, especially for a ventilation perspective. It's a bummer that the traction won't last outdoors, because this would be a really good option for that. The only thing that's different between these and the originals is the tongue itself. They actually added more padding and reduced all of the ventilation here. So that's my only real kind of problem, but to me it wasn't a big deal. As far as support goes, again, you have an anatomically correct mapping of the foot from the bottom all the way up to the top. So again, to me, this is like really solid. And then you also have this support frame, which is this red piece here, and it's a TPU base that goes all the way underfoot. So for those lateral movements and things like that, it's just going to kind of help cage the foot and not let the shoe kind of fold over, and then you can go and spring back into your normal direction that you were heading without any restriction or anything like that. This definitely is a lower cut setup, so it allows greater range of motion and more mobility and freedom for your ankles, something that I personally prefer if you don't like this. And again, there's a high top version, which is great. And then you also have a TPU heel cup, which keeps your heel locked into place for side to side movements, which is great. All right guys, so that pretty much takes care of everything. Almost identical to the original version. Small modifications have been made since the original release, and in my opinion, it just makes the shoe a little bit better overall. I love low tops, so this is definitely a plus for me. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you wanted to grab these, you can grab them now over at underarmour.com. So thank you guys again, and until next time guys, have a good one.
Ladies and gentlemen, second thoughts on the beat. Big up to Lace Cadence. Been looking out for this one, man. I love hip-hop music. I just hate the ego. The politics that follow it, getting caught in it can be lethal. See, I love the community, because the community will embrace you. But when you turn your back, the community is the people that will hate you. See, everybody's striving for that same shit, to get paid and make it. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm trying to become famous.